Okay, so it is deadlift day, all right? So what we want to do is we're going to get our hamstrings, our lower back, and our upper back primed for deadlift day. The deadlift is a full body, posterior chain movement. So we're not just going and standing up. We want to make sure the back is ready to go, hamstrings, glute, lower back, all that kinetic chain in the back of your body. You want to make sure that that is primed and ready to go. To get that started, the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure our hips are feeling good. So we're going to foam roll our IT bands to start. So take our IT band or take our foam roller. To roll the IT band, you can do it two ways. The first way, which is the way that I prefer, one leg back, the other leg forward. And you're going to tip onto the side to where you're feeling the muscle press against the femur, right? And you're going to roll back and forth. So this hits the hamstring and the IT band as you're going back and forth, right? I prefer this way better. Again, it's kind of doing two things. It's hitting the IT band, which feels great, and it's also getting the hamstring. The other way you can do it, which is much more torturous, is to put the foam roller right on top, right by the top of the IT band, onto one arm, and go back and forth. This way will definitely get it. It's gonna feel like your leg is made of concrete. It's not comfortable. It is effective. You're not gonna be able to get as big of a roll, and it won't feel as good, which is okay, is fine if it doesn't feel good. But it shouldn't be to the point where it's excruciating. When I do it this way, it feels excruciating, so I do it the other way, which is just as good, and it gives me the exact same results that I'm going for. So that's what you want to make sure that you're doing, okay? After the leg has been rolled, we're gonna do what's called a walking toe reach. You've probably seen NFL players do this when they're warming up on the field. You're gonna start here, okay? And you're gonna take a step forward and you're gonna reach down. Step. And notice how this is forward straight, toes up. This side, I'm bracing, okay? Knees bent, okay? I'm in the glute a little bit. You'll probably notice that you feel a little pull in the knee, especially if your IT bands are tight, but then you reach. And you're gonna walk back and forth just doing that, right? 10 times on each leg, back and forth in your space. Really feel that, or as you're doing it, make sure that you're really reaching and coming all the way back up to position, right? I don't want to see this. No wobbling, no, right? Make sure you're all the way back up, okay? Make sure you're steady. It's about being steady in this particular situation. The next one we're gonna do is we're gonna get that upper back warmed up, and we're gonna do that with some dumbbell pullovers. Okay, you can use a kettlebell if you want to as well. But you're gonna take your dumbbell. All right, here I am straight arm. I'm gonna bend it, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reach back as far as I feel comfortable. Feel that stretch through the lats, and I'm gonna pull my arms forward till the dumbbell tucks my stomach, all right? And I should feel my back kind of sliding and grabbing the bench. Reaching back, pull forward, sliding along, all right? It's gonna warm up the lats, the traps a little bit, mostly the rhomboids, right? So that area between the lats and the shoulder blades are below the shoulder blades. That definitely helps with some of the strength and stability that you're definitely going to use when you're doing deadlifts. And the last exercise that you're going to be doing is bridges. Now you can grab a resistance band or you can just do them as is. But what you want to make sure that you're doing when you're doing your bridges is don't just, all right, we're not humping the air, okay? We're trying to make sure we get the vertebrae ready to go. So I'm going to turn to the side here a little bit, okay? And I'm going to press I'm gonna reach up as high as I can. I wanna feel a little stretch to the quads. If you're doing this a couple days after squat day, you're definitely gonna feel the tightness in your quads. But then, as you lower down, each vertebrae touches all the way back down. Relax into neutral spine, and then back up and back down. Okay, pressing through the heels so that the hamstrings are getting warmed up here, not just the glutes. All right, and you should feel that as the hamstrings engage, come up into the glutes, into the lower back, all the way up. Cores in the front is engaged. Slowly lower back down. All right, that is your primer for deadlift day.